Have you ever wondered what part of your brain is responsible for your personality, behavior, and ability to make decisions? If you have, let's unwrap the mystery together. This part is none other than the frontal lobe, a crucial component of our brain. Nestled right behind your forehead, the frontal lobe is like a skilled conductor, harmoniously orchestrating various cognitive skills we often take for granted. It's the command center for our executive functions, a term encompassing a range of abilities including decision-making, problem-solving, and planning. When you're deciding what to wear, solving a complex math problem, or planning your next vacation, it's your frontal lobe that's hard at work. It's this lobe that handles tasks such as reasoning, task flexibility, and even our social behavior and personality traits. So the next time you make a decision or plan something, remember it's your frontal lobe pulling the strings. The frontal lobe indeed is the powerhouse of our brain, controlling our actions and shaping our personalities. What happens when this critical part of our brain gets injured? Picture this. A lively, responsible individual suddenly becomes irritable, impulsive, and unable to make sound decisions. This is not a product of choice, but rather a consequence of an injury to the frontal lobe. Let's take a journey through history to the case of Phineas Gage. He was a railroad worker in the 19th century who survived a horrific accident that drove an iron rod through his brain. Miraculously, he was able to walk and talk immediately after the incident. However, his personality underwent a dramatic shift. The once amiable and dependable Gage turned into a capricious and unreliable man, no longer himself. Such drastic changes in behavior, personality, and cognitive abilities are not uncommon following frontal lobe injuries. These injuries can disrupt the executive functions of the brain, leading to a complete change in a person's life. As these case studies demonstrate, damage to the frontal lobe can have life-altering consequences. Is there hope for recovery after a frontal lobe injury, you may ask? The answer is a resounding yes. Rehabilitation plays a critical role in the recovery process after a frontal lobe injury. Imagine it as a bridge, connecting the gap between injury and normalcy. Through a combination of physical, occupational, and speech therapies, it's possible to regain lost functions and significantly improve the quality of life. But rehabilitation isn't a one-man show. It's a collaborative effort involving a team of dedicated medical professionals working tirelessly to design and implement personalized recovery plans. However, their work would be in vain without the unwavering support from family and friends, whose encouragement can often fuel the patient's will to recover. Societal understanding and acceptance are equally important, creating an environment conducive for the injured to reintegrate and thrive. Despite the challenges, the human brain's resilience and the power of rehabilitation offer hope for those affected by frontal lobe injuries.